Hello everybody, we're Vlad and Alex and we're speaking on behalf of Group 4. For our group project in IT Foundations, we had the subject hashing. In this website we created, we have covered the theoretical aspects of what hashing is, its uses, problems, and more. We decided to specify more elaborate what cryptographic hash functions are, and we have written a code that represents a very basic cryptographic hash function in the way we understand it. In this video, we'll explain more thoroughly how the code works, how you can run it yourselves in Node.js and via server client in Node.js. There are also comments, so you can read it yourselves and maybe get a better grasp of it. And here is Vlad, and he's going to tell us how it works step by step.
Hello everybody, I am Vlad and I'm going to tell you how our hashing program works and how you can check it out for yourselves. All you have to do is simply copy these lines of code into your preferred text editing program. For this example, I'm going to use Notepad++ as this is the one I'm most comfortable with. Just paste them in here, and now you have to save these as a JavaScript file so the computer recognizes all the functions that I've used. The next step in trying this program out for yourself is to create a text document called hashing.txt, from which the program is going to take the initial text that is going to be hashed. For this example, I'm going to use potato unicorn because why not? And we have to save this as hashing.txt. Right. Now let's save the JavaScript file as something more appropriate and not new text document. For example, hash save. And now open the command prompt. Go to your specific directory where the JavaScript and the passwords are. For me, it's cd desktop. Now simply run the program. For example, here you can see the password is potato unicorn, and the hash value for this is the 64 character long string of data. Okay, so let's see how the program actually works. The code is based on transforming the elements of the original text into a 64 character long string. First of all, the password, the text that you want to be hashed, is read from hashing text file. The final hash is going to be stored in the array called s, and other variables such as k, n, or I, or r are used along the file to make sure that the program does not repeat itself and does not have the same output every single time. Okay. So the main loop runs as long as the hash has not exceeded 64 values, 64 elements, and each element of the original text is being processed. And this is the most important part, because pos from position represents the ASCII code of the processed element from the original text, plus a constant nr is used to ensure that the hash doesn't have the same elements as the original text. If position is the ASCII code of a number, then it is transformed into a letter with the same position in the A to Z letter sequence as the position of the number in the 0 to 9 sequence. The same is done if position is the ASCII code of a capital letter, and if it's the ASCII code of a different element, then it's just transformed into a small capital letter. Now, this as position is the ASCII code, we want to transform that code into an actual letter, so we do that by using this function right here. Then the other variables and constants are being incremented, so the hash values do not repeat. Then displays the password, and for the hash to be displayed as a string as not as individual characters, we add every single element after from position 1 to 64 to position 0, and then we just display it. Okay, now that we're seeing how the program actually works, I'm going to present a server-client simulation using Node.js as we are taught during the IT Foundation lectures. First of all, I'm going to open up a command prompt, change the directory to desktop, and I'm going to run node server. Now I'm going to open another command prompt, as I cannot do this on two separate PCs because I cannot record to separate places. So again, change the directory desktop. Now run node client, and this is going to be the password is going to be hashed. So let's use again potato unicorn. And done. We can see that our password is potato unicorn, but what the server actually gets is this 64 character long string of data.
Thank you, Vlad, for this insightful explanation and demonstration. If we go back to our site, you can see we have redirected you to a legally standardized and accepted cryptographic algorithm that we won't go in depth in this video, although everything is explained in the comments. However, we can offer you the interactive Feel Lucky tab, where you can see how our basic, non-professional abstract code runs in JavaScript within the HTML, and where you can hash your own password example to get the idea. We hope that this video was useful, and if you have any questions, just ask us. Thank you for watching.
And goodbye.
Bye!